Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious tarot people in serious times. I don't talk about unicorns or rainbows or lollipops or any of that stuff. I take tarot, which is, and I've been doing it for over 20 years. I take tarot, which as far as I'm concerned is the science of potential. And I work with the conditions surrounding us right now. Now, in each of our lives, we have different circumstances, but there's an overlapping theme in society, and that's the energy that I'm juxtaposing this frequency reading in. You notice on the screen, all you're seeing is 5 cards, 4 of which are tarot. The one in the middle is the oracle card. It sets the mood for the reading. I do this intentionally for 2 reasons. One, I'm an old man. You don't want to see an old man. You just don't want to see an old man. No, you don't. So I'm not going to impose that way. The other consideration, much more important, I want you to focus. You know, a lot of tarot readers will do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cards. Frankly, my opinion is bullshit. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have much confidence, and they have no direction. Tarot is the science of potential, meaning you have to connect with the energy, and the energy has to connect with you. You can't force it. It's like friendship or love. Either it is or it isn't. And the truth is that if you were to take 10 people, put them in a room, usually 9 of the 10 won't resonate with the message. I don't care if it's astrology, numerology, or tarot. Don't care. It's the same. I've done astrology and numerology for 50 years. Like I said, tarot for 20. So I have a fair amount of experience with all 3 of those things, and each of them serve a purpose. And the people who tell you that astrology's crap, they're crap. They don't understand. But very often you get people who know little or nothing about something, have the biggest mouths and the biggest opinions. After all these years of doing this, numerology, astrology, the science of cycles. You understand the cycles, now you begin to make the connection. Something that I go back to and have talked a lot about because it's very germane, it's very pertinent to what we're going through right now. We had a particular cycle. Uranus, the planet Uranus going into Gemini, back July 4, 1776. That's when we had the American Revolution. Okay? Pluto was also in a specific spot. The very end of Capricorn going into Aquarius. Well, Pluto takes 250 years to go around the whole solar system. We're coming back to where Pluto's at that same spot it was when we signed this Declaration of Independence. Okay? It's right at that spot now. And coincidentally, or not so coincidentally, July 4th, 2026, we're going to celebrate our 250th anniversary as a nation, United States. And you see this same revolutionary energy really surfacing. And I think that's essential because we are, in many regards, repeating the same experience. Different way, but the same experience. For people who thought the American Revolution was clean cut, we were going to leave England, you're wrong. Human beings don't act that way. We had about a third who wanted to stay with England, about a third who wanted to form their own independent country, and a third who just frankly didn't give a damn and they're useless and they'll flip-flop anyway. But that's what you get. Roughly a third, a third, a third. And it really doesn't change very much. Same situation going on here. It is sloppy, it is messy, it is painful, it's disorganized, but it's sausage making. And literally, we are reformulating what the United States will be for the next 250 years. Will it even exist? If it does, will it change? And if so, by how much? And so there's this great urge, not surge yet, but urge for independence. But there's no surge to speak of because people really don't know what the hell they want, and they don't know how they're going to go after it, even if they did want it. We're working that process out right now. That's why I'm giving the current administration. I'm very hopeful. I don't have much faith, but I'm very hopeful that they can do this transition. So I'm giving them between now and July 4th, 2026, to show us what they're going to do for the average American. I don't care about the rich. The rich have pigged themselves crazy for years. And they've stolen. I mean, when you have more than 90% of the wealth held by 0.5% of the people in the country, that's highway robbery. And just because something is legal doesn't mean that it's moral or correct or right. So we've had a lot of legality and bullshit after that. So I'm leaving this current administration, again, hopeful, but I don't have a lot of faith. I'm leaving them between now and July 4th, 2026 to see how do you handle the average person in America. That's very important. That will tell me everything, because we're at that stage right now, again, repeating the energy from the revolution back 250 years ago, where I think we're going to have a revolution. How it'll manifest, that's the trick. But you see the same energy. Well, when you get to tarot, this is now very highly individualized. You're talking about a specific frequency. Does it resonate with you? By the way, if it does, you're the 1 or 2 out of 10. That is a green light. Go. Don't think about it. Go. Because the door is being opened up for you. The other 8 or 9 are going to have to wait till the frequency hits them. By the way, it will. It will. I do a brand new reading, tarot reading every day. 365 days a year. I don't stop for holidays or anything because I want to inspire you. This is, without overstatement or hyperbole, this is a very historic time. Not just for the United States, but for the planet. Literally, humanity is in the balance. We have people, the puppet masters, who are literally trying to kill us. And right now, with the current administration, they are so frightened of what the potential is that they're going to pull out all the stops. They're not going to hold back. This is all or nothing. If they can't win now, they're going to be blown away. And humanity will survive. If they do win, well, they said they want 95% of the people on the planet right now gone by 2040. 95% of people on the planet now gone by 2040. Bill Gates has warned us about something called a black swan event, but they're coming up with more of their special shots. That's why they're concerned about RFK, because he says, I want to take a look at those. We want the science there. We want to see what's going on. They don't want that because they want to get rid of 95% of us. They've made it clear. They've said it. Georgia, the Georgia Stones, whatever they call those things in Georgia, laid it right out as well. Bill Gates has said it publicly. Klaus Schwab has said it publicly. Other people have said it publicly. They don't want you here. They don't want me here. So a lot of humanity is dependent upon the next year and a half. What is the administration going to do? So that's why I take all of this so seriously. I don't want to play games. I don't care what your neighbors are doing. I don't care what your love life is like. I don't give a damn, because what you're living in right now is a prison camp with no bars. You have to wake up, understand that, and then we have to move away from that. The next year and a half may be our best chance. So I'm crossing my fingers. Again, hope, but not a lot of faith. So let's see how this energy for today, this reading affects you, impacts you. It's the middle card is the Oracle card. It's by the book. And you see the family of elephants trailing one another. Tail to trunk, tail to trunk, tail to trunk. By the book. That's kind of where we sit as a society, humanity right now. That's kind of where we do what we're told to do the way we're told to do it. In fact, I just had YouTube not eradicate a comment I made, but they put a line strike through the sentence where I described socialism, because I'm tired of everybody getting the socialism thing wrong. Socialism is not the same as fascism. Fascism is not the same as socialism. Marxism is not socialism. Socialism has given us our post offices, our state parks, our fire department, police department, schools, a whole bunch of things. And in fact, I remember growing up a phrase where they said that business in America privatizes its profits and socializes its debts. What does that mean? It means business takes its debts and gives them to the American public. That's what it means. Okay, that's socialism. And they didn't like it. And the bot or whatever the hell it is did a strike through. I don't know whether you could see it or not, whether it's removed or not. I did not remove it. But that's what we're confronted with. By the book, by whose book? So the question in this, the energy in this is, are you the author of your book, or are you simply a reader of somebody else's book? Here's the meme for today. When the media controls the information you see, they control what you believe. When they control what you believe, they control your mind. When they control your mind, they control your emotions. And when they control your emotions, they control your actions. When they control your actions, you are no longer in control. And when you're not in control, you are not yourself. And when you're not yourself, they have won. That's where we are right now. So the energy in this reading today is, are you going to write your own book, your own life book, or are you going to read the text from somebody else? Are you going to be yourself, or have they already won? Let's go to the card all the way on the left. It's the Empress card. The Empress talks about abundance, above and beyond all else, fertility. And by fertility, I don't mean simply pregnancy, although you could use that. Birthing something new. That's why you have to determine, are you going to write your own book? Or are you going to read the book that they give you? Your choice. If you're resonating with this, your choice. You want to go for a life of abundance, and that doesn't mean a lot of things. It doesn't mean more cars, more homes, more. It means more love, more friendship, more joy, more contentment, more peace. That's the true value system. That's what the Empress is talking about. However, the next card says you're going to have to go through a little bit of something here to get to that point, and it's the Death card. But remember, with endings, there are always beginnings. This is simply a shedding. In fact, we're in a snake year this year in terms of Chinese astrology. What does a snake do? Sheds its skin. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. The potential is to do it effectively or to do it poorly. If you're resonating with this, are you going to write your own life book? Are you going to read what they give you? If you're going to write your own, and if you're looking for a different kind of abundance in your life, part of your value system is going to have to change. It's going to have to die. And like all deaths, that leaves us a little bit lost. Next card over is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is determination, stamina, courage, persisting in spite of setbacks. You're going, I don't care. I want a life of joy. I want a life of gratitude. Is it going to be perfect? No. But I want to write my own book. I want to be the author of my own life book. I don't want to read the stuff that they give me to read. And the best way to go is the final card. It's the Moon card. The Moon card. What that means is you're kind of operating on intuition. But you're not seeing the whole picture. Right now, as I said, I have a lot of hope, but I don't have a lot of faith. Some interesting things happening, and there's some interesting new ways we have to look at our world. I know a lot of people are upset with Elon Musk. And I am, again, I have hope, but I don't have faith. I don't trust him. I don't trust Trump. I don't trust anyone. I don't give a damn what you say. I want to see what you do. It just so happens that both of those guys, Trump and Musk, have stepped into a corporate shithole. It is so vast, it covers the entire world. Remember, we were talking about media controlling what you think, controlling what you know, controlling your emotions, ultimately controlling you. This whole thing has been set up over decades. They can't go in and just pick and pick and pick and pick. They have to cut the patient open, take a look at the cancer, and figure out what the hell they're going to do. That's going to be sloppy, that's going to be messy, that's going to be uncomfortable. Can they then use it for their own purpose? Yes. But the fact that they're doing it apparently openly or transparently gives me any hope that I have at all. But it's up to us to keep them honest. And that's by you determining, are you going to write your own life book, or are you going to read what they give you? That's your choice. That's why I say tarot is the science of potential. You can't get around it. You can't escape it. You can't avoid it. You can't control everything in the world, but you can take care of your own business. And the business, if you're resonating to this now, is, am I going to be the author, or am I going to be the reader? Your choice. Big one. Big one. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tau Manifested reading between now and the next time we get together, and I hope it's tomorrow. I look forward to us getting together every day. Peace and blessings.